Nature-like technologies at human disposal.
We start now industry innovation showcase sessions with which is reserved for the industry partners. This is a particular aspect of this conference, which is bring together, we say government before, and now we have manufacturers and policymakers mixing together. The next presentation is Mixed Oxidant for revolutionary and cost-effective water disinfection, free of harmful bromate, chlorate, and chloride byproducts. And the speaker is Petr Gnatyuk, founder and CEO of EMERALD Technologies. Please welcome Mr. Petr.
Thank you.
You come with a weapon.
Yes, it is a good weapon. This is, okay. Laser is not working, yeah? Or work? Huh? Ah, okay, okay. Hello to everybody, distinguished guests. Thank you for this opportunity to make a speech today. My name is Peter. I'm founder of EMERALD Company, which brings the revolutionary technology for water disinfection. And during these 50 minutes, we will go briefly through this. So the key thing which we are doing, we take pure salt, we take power, and we do electrolysis, which you already know, but this is the top level of electrolysis which is available today. And this technology, it is our key claim that it can replace any other disinfection technologies cheaper and more effectively. Our company is based on the 50 years of technologies. Our head office now luckily in UAE, and our manufacturing facility is also now in UAE. We have made projects in more than 25 countries with this technology all over the world. Here you can see real photos from our manufacturing facility. This is some live faces of our team. Every year we are at VTEX exhibition in Dubai. And let's start with the key things. So the most popular disinfectants in the Middle East are chlorine gas, sodium hypochlorite, and chlorine dioxide. For potable water, mostly now it is chlorine dioxide. For wastewater, it is sodium hypochlorite. Chlorine gas is being eliminated from the majority of facilities because it is dangerous. Sodium hypochlorite is quite expensive and not effective. It loses active chlorine because of hot, and it is not strong disinfectant. For chlorine dioxide, you need two quite dangerous chemicals, sodium chloride and hydrochloric acid. Sodium chloride, you need to export it from Europe, and both chemicals are explosive, which are especially important nowadays. And it is quite expensive. So the best disinfectant was created by nature during the process of phagocytosis. You all know this process from biology. And the nature has made different oxidants for disinfection, because to win the war, you need to have different weapons. To win against the fight against bacteria or viruses, you need to have different oxidants, because they are living beings. And if you use only one disinfectant all the time, they will adapt to it. When you have different oxidants, as in our case, hypochlorous acid, it is most active form of chlorine, and we also generate at the same time chlorine dioxide, ozone, hydrogen peroxide. So all these oxidants, they work together. They work better and cleaner. And this is the key structure of our cell. It is titanium anode, titanium cathode, and porous ceramic diaphragm. We are the only manufacturer in the world which makes machines and which makes the membrane for these machines. And our membrane is made from ceramic, which is life-lasting. So we have two chambers, the anode chamber where we produce our mixed oxidants, and the cathode chamber where we produce caustic soda solution. Both solutions are needed for desalination plants. One for disinfection, both at the intake site to disinfect seawater and to make better pretreatment of water before your RO membrane. It is very important. And second, to use for disinfection of potable water. Second chemical, which is caustic soda solution, blue one, it can be used as a pH plus corrector, because desalination plants, they are now buying caustic soda. Here they will give it as a free byproduct. This technology is certificated all over the world. Let me summarize the first part of this chemical part of my presentation. So if you put together all known disinfectants, you will find that there is no one which suits all important categories like safety, absence of byproducts. With the mixed oxidants, because of the synergy of different oxidants, you have ability to fulfill everything. Our machines have absolutely modular type, so we can make the project from the smallest, like 25 grams per hour of active chlorine, till the biggest projects, 500 kg per hour. Just for example, 500 kg per hour is enough to disinfect all wastewater of Dubai. So it's big. Economical terms. This year, in the real desalination plants, we proved that this technology is 90% cheaper in OPEX than chlorine dioxide, 60% cheaper than sodium hypochlorite, and 20% cheaper than chlorine gas, which gives very good return on investment, 2-3 years maximum. With sodium hypochlorite, if you compare, it is around 60% cheaper. One very important feature of this technology that it can eliminate biofilms. The oxidants are very strong and they can eliminate biofilms from the network. You can see the biofilms, it is project in USA, the pipeline with the wastewater before and in 22 days. So all the biofilms were cleaned from the network. For utilities, it means that you will be able to keep constant active chlorine level in all your distribution network for potable water and for wastewater, because other oxidants, they cannot remove biofilms. It is very difficult. Biofilms, it's like colonies of microbes. Its own city with its walls, protection system, and so on. With the one truck of salt, which you bring to the station with our equipment, you can eliminate 8 trucks of sodium hypochlorite. 12.5%. So it is a huge reduction in handling, transportation, and carbon emissions. Now bringing back to the current situation, which is unstable because of this war, a very important thing is the safety, and the safety of the chemicals which you have to store on site. We have made our own research, and the results were quite shocking. The typical desalination plant, if it uses chlorine gas, and if there is any explosion of this chlorine gas facility, the lethal area will be around 3 kilometers minimum. These numbers are based on international EPA classifications. With our case, it is just salt, which is unflammable, and the lethal area is 0. You can just imagine there is nothing if you explode salt. Even more serious situation with chlorine dioxide, because for chlorine dioxide you need sodium chloride and hydrochloric acid. If there is explosion of these two chemicals, the lethal area can reach 5 kilometers, because chlorine dioxide is even more dangerous than chlorine gas. It should be also taken into account. And again, we need only pure salt. It is looking like this. This is a brine tank, so the truck is coming to the plant and fills this tank with the salt. It is very easy and automatic process. This is how machines look like. This is, let's say, medium-sized system. One machine in duty, one machine standby, the tank with the salt, and small reverse osmosis system. So this setup, it takes around 4 square meters only, and it can disinfect around 3,000 cubic meter per hour, 3,000 cubic meter per hour of potable water. This is one of the biggest systems in Russia. It has been working for 18 years. Till now, the system disinfects 350,000 cubic meter per day of drinking water from the river, supplying water for the whole city. This is a project in USA. This facility was full of chlorine cylinders. We just take them out and install our equipment. This is a project for wastewater in Kazakhstan. We have our own web server, very advanced one, so we can monitor the machine, we can update software, and we can track all the key parameters of how the machines are working. And now, back to the final part of the presentation. I hope it will be most interesting for you, because it is absolutely real things which we have made during the last year. So this is the second largest in the world desalination plant, Kuwait. It's called NaQAA desalination plant. 150 MIGD, or 684,000 cubic meter per day. Our system has worked here for 1 year for the detailed pilot exercises, which we made with NaQAA, with NOMAC, with Etihad V. So we have proved that our system is 91% cheaper in OPEX than chlorine dioxide. We consume salt, power, and water. The return on investment for the whole project is only 14 months. And most important, we proved that this solution is not giving any harmful byproducts. No bromate, no chlorate, no chloride. This is the system in a potable container. We have made, during this 1 year test, we have made the water quality analysis based on World Health Organization guidelines. It is more than 94 parameters. So we tested the water disinfected with this solution for all these 94 parameters. All tests come out to be perfect. We can share all this analysis if needed. Most important, we have checked 3 chemicals: mixed oxidants, chlorine dioxide, and sodium hypochlorite. How do they form byproducts in 8 days period? The initial level of active chlorine was similar, like 0.5, 1 ppm. And we proved that mixed oxidants, maybe you can see it, there is no bromate, chlorate, and chloride even in 8 days of storage with active chlorine. Chlorine dioxide absolutely clearly gives chlorate and chloride. Sodium hypochlorite, it gives bromate, as you know, and it gives also chlorate. So for now, this solution is the only known which is not giving any of these byproducts. And we also tested the efficiency of the machine. It was tested again for 1 year. We proved that the real output in active chlorine is real. It turned out to be even more than 100, because we have different oxidants. And when you do a DPD test to measure active chlorine, it shows even a bit more than 100, because other oxidants like hydrogen peroxide, they contribute to this test. Power consumption per 1 kg of chlorine is 3.5 kilowatt. It is a leading number in the industry. And salt consumption is around 2 kg per 1 kg of active chlorine. So again, for the whole project, return on investment is 14 months. AQUACHLOR system average lifetime is 20 years. So you have nearly 18 years of profit. And this is our project in Saudi Arabia for wastewater with a company called Tafziya. Here we get also very interesting results. They use sodium hypochlorite, so we do retrofit of sodium hypochlorite. OPEX reduction is around 60%, return on investment 3 years. But what is most important, I'm not sure you will see it here, but at the bottom, with the sodium hypochlorite, they dose 10 ppm before retention tank to the effluent, and the residual active chlorine was 0.5 only after 30 minutes. In our case, because we have higher oxidation power, the dosage was less. It was 8 ppm, but the residual was 2 ppm. So they dosed less, but the residual is better. It means another additional savings and stable active chlorine level. So thank you very much. I will just show this. This is an example of this solution. In active chlorine, it has around 0.1% concentration. Sodium hypochlorite 14%, this is 0.1. And you can do like this. You can do like this. It is absolutely safe. We have even hospitals which use this solution and give diluted to people to kill bacteria inside the stomach with this solution. So it is very safe and a good solution for the Middle East, for seawater, for potable water, and for wastewater. Thank you very much. I have 1 minute for questions. No questions. I have, it wasn't here. CAPEX is yeah, okay, I got it. The CAPEX system, as far as we know, the CAPEX for chlorine dioxide, it is similar. Let's say plus minus 10%. But the OPEX is, I told you, 90% cheaper. Thank you for this question.
Sorry. Thank you so much. Thanks, Peter, for the amazing, results that you have demonstrated for us in the region. And what I can see, it's really amazing. The technology that you use, it's really far, beyond the success of other technologies which is used in the area, in our area here. If I have to be specific in my question, is this technology which is implemented here in UAE, is it that extended in other countries of the Gulf area, as like Saudi Arabia, Qatar, or somewhere? And to what extent the achievements in percentage, ratio? Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for this question. We are in this technology for more than 30 years, and by this, there is no QR code, but you can come to our booth. We will give you the link there for the files. There is a file called reference list. In this reference list, we listed more than 95 projects in different countries. It is more than 25 countries, from USA till Kazakhstan and China and Russia. So in Russia, where this technology was born, we have made more than 20 cities. So 20 cities are supplied, the water supplied to the cities are disinfected with this solution. And we made projects in swimming pools, in district cooling, in potable water, wastewater, so in different areas.
Great. How long it has been here in our area? This safe technology used, Yeah.
In the UAE, we are more than 5 years here.
Yeah.
It took some time, to get to pilot projects, because desalination industry was a bit new for us. We have a lot of experience in typical water treatment stations, from rivers, from underground, but not for desalination. But now we have made the real projects, we have proved the efficiency, so it is going easier now.
Yeah. So you recommend that it can be used, in areas like swimming pools for children,
as well.
For wherever, yes. Some families or this. So it's safe.
Yes, for swimming pools it is amazing technology, because this chlorine smell of water, red eyes, dry skin, it's gone. Because no byproducts in the water. And what is more, our head office now in UAE and our facility, manufacturing facility in Ras Al Khaimah is also coming soon.
Thank you, Peter.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Corrado. I will take this titanium things.